OK, let's talk now to two Commonwealth champions, Tom Daley and Dan Goodfellow, who both beat fellow English pair Matthew Dixon and Noah Williams to win gold in the synchronised 10-metre platform on the Gold Coast earlier. A fourth Commonwealth gold for Tom. Tom and Dan join us now. Both of you, congratulations. It was an absolutely brilliant final dive, although apparently not your best, but I was impressed.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't our best one, but, you know, it was enough. We gave ourselves enough of a lead to be able to, you know, have a little bit of a wobble.
So, Tom, how are you feeling? Because obviously fitness is a concern. You had to pull out of one event.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a hip injury and I've been ill quite a lot over the off-season, so I didn't have the best preparation. And 3 days ago, we made the decision to just focus on one event and not do the individual, because two of the dives I do in the individual event are a lot more taxing on my hip. And also making that decision far enough in advance gave Noah Williams, my teammate, the opportunity to dive in the individual event. So for me, it was about focusing on that one event and doing everything I could in terms of compression, icing, protein shakes, and cherry juice and omega-3, all that kind of stuff, just to even get to the start line.
What's the cherry juice for?
It's really good anti-inflammatory, and it also helps you sleep, and sleep is the best form of recovery, so there's a fact for you.
My God, I need me some of this stuff. I really do. Dan, it must have been a sort of strange time for you, not quite knowing what was going to happen. How did you deal with that?
I think it was just about training individually, really. I mean, we've both had injuries before, and this isn't the first time where we've had to just jump into a competition not being fully prepared. And I think we only did our dives 2-3 times before we actually, you know, competed them in that pool. And usually you do them, you know, 10 to 20 times. So we were sort of going into the unknown, but to come away with a gold under the circumstances was really good.
And you say you only did them a couple of times. How on earth, then, do you manage to get the synchronicity that you achieved once you were there on the board, Dan?
I think it's because we're quite a natural synchro pairing. I mean, when we seem to, you know, from the first moment we actually tried out the synchro, it just clicked immediately. You know, we do often train together, and it's hard because Tom's in London, I'm in Leeds, but we still make it work. Sometimes I go down to him, he comes out to me. But I think it's just because we're a natural synchro pairing, and, you know, I think that's good, because obviously under the circumstances we haven't been able to train an awful lot.
Yeah, Tom, you've used your gold medal as a reminder that you are there competing as an openly gay man, but that's not an opportunity afforded to a lot of the competitors from other Commonwealth countries. Why was it important for you to make that point?
I mean, because I think lots of people will be shocked to know that in 37 of the Commonwealth nations that are competing here at the Commonwealth Games criminalise LGBT people, and I think that's something that needs to be talked about. The light needs to be shone on that, because lots of people won't even know that, and to talk about it and start the conversation and have as many openly gay or LGBT athletes, as many being able to tell their own personal story, because sharing a personal story is the way that you can change people's hearts. And if you can change people's hearts, that can start changing minds. And it's the minds that are able to then start changing policies, because we need to make progress on that, because I feel truly lucky to be able to compete openly and truly as I am and who I am, without having to worry about any ramifications. And for those 37 countries, I can't even imagine what it would be like growing up already knowing that you're not on an equal playing field to everyone else, and you're going to be judged for who you are. And I think we need to talk about it. These issues need to be raised and they need to be sorted out. And we want progress before, even before Birmingham, the next Commonwealth Games, if we can get one country to decriminalise homosexuality, then, you know, we're moving in the right direction.
And it shouldn't be, as you say, just down to luck. We had Dustin, your partner, here on 5 Live a couple of weeks ago talking about surrogacy. It was a fascinating discussion, a really brilliant response from the audience to that as well. And you're preparing for baby. I don't know how soon baby's coming, but it's exciting times. How do you stay focused on the training while you've got that going on in the background?
I mean, you know, perspectives do shift massively when you have a baby on the way, and we're so excited. We've been getting the nursery ready, and, you know, everyone that I've been speaking to has been telling me how much it will change our lives and perspectives on so many different things, in the way that I think about diving, the way I think about life in general. And, you know, I've been reading all the books to try and get up on it, and, you know, I can't believe that they poop on average 10 times a day.
Listen, just don't believe anything you read in the books. It's just nothing prepares you for the earthquake of what's about to come your way.
I can imagine.
But it's an absolute joy as well. We look forward to hearing...
Can be.
Yeah. Well, it is at first, Nikki, at least when they're little. Yeah, we look forward to hearing about all the family news later on. But in the meantime, congratulations to both of you, to Tom and to Dan. Well done. It's a brilliant dive. Have a look on the